Hi there Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video, and welcome to my review of the Star Wars The Vintage Collection Starkiller Vader's Apprentice from the Expanded Universe, or more specifically from the Force Unleashed video game. And this is a re-release. This figure was included in the most recent wave, and if I'm honest with you, I completely forgot that I had it as part of the wave. I've reviewed the rest of the wave already with the Clone Trooper and the Piet and all the other figures that came in that wave. Completely forgot all about this one, so here is the review. As I said, it is a reissue. It's going to be the same number, VC100. There's the other figures, yep. So Hunter, Piet, Cassian Andor and the Clone Trooper, reviewed all of those. And then I believe you got Cal Kestis, which was like a carry forward in that wave as well. As I mentioned, this figure is Starkiller, Vader's Apprentice. I think he's also called Galen Merrick, and he was in the Force Unleashed game. And in actual fact, I think this figure here might be based on his appearance from the Force Unleashed 2, the sequel to the game. Because I think in the first game, it's been a long time since I've played that game. It really, really has. I think it's on the Nintendo 64 that I had it. And from what I can remember, he was like a secret apprentice of Vader's. Because of the whole rule of two with the Sith, with Palpatine and Vader, he couldn't become an actual Sith. So he was like Vader's apprentice, but a secret apprentice. And I think in the end, spoiler alert, he ended up turning good. But I think for the majority of the game, he actually had red lightsabers, for example. So he's got blue lightsabers included in here. And this figure's a decent enough figure. It comes with two different outfits that you can set him up with. And enough of me talking about it. We'll just have a quick look at that card back. Decent image there. I think the actor's called Sam Witwer. And obviously the figure is based on him, or the character's based on him. Very much like they've done with Cal Kestis. That is actually based on a real person. And there it is. Decent enough card back. Expanded Universe, not a thing anymore. Obviously it's Legends. So when we get Expanded Universe figures in the Vintage Collection these days, they tend to be on like the Force Unleashed card back or whatever, which is a bit of a shame that they didn't revisit this one and do that for that. But they've kept it with the Expanded Universe, straight reissue, just a different back, that's all. Alright, so that's enough of me talking about the card back. Let's take a look at the figure. Alright then, so there is the figure out of the packaging, and pretty much the only difference between this one and the original release is that it's now got photoreal on the head sculpt, so photoreal paint apps. And this was also released in the 3.75 inch black series on the TIE Fighter card, I think. So once the Vintage Collection went away, they reissued him in the Black Series 3.75, and now they're reissuing him again, which has happened a few times now, really. But I just wanted to give you a bit of a look at the figure. You can see here that I've got him in his like TIE Fighter outfit, I guess. He's got that sort of jumpsuit, and he's got the straps going over his legs, very much like a pilot outfit. But the great thing about this figure is that you can actually change his outfit and make him look more like a Jedi, I guess. I've got him there with both lit lightsabers in his hand, and I've also got one of the unlit lightsabers on the belt just to show you. Obviously, you wouldn't have that all at the same time. You can also put this one on the belt as well. There is another hole for the other unlit lightsabers. You can have two on his belt at once, and then he can have two lit like that. But let's just take a closer look at the figure in this state, and then we'll change him over into his other outfit and take another look. Alright then, so there's a close-up look at the head sculpt of the figure with that new photoreal paint app. And I've got to say, you know, I've never really been convinced about the head sculpt on this figure anyway, you know, in terms of it looking like the character. I guess from there you can really see that it does, but from other angles, I think from front on, he's got a bit of a thin face, but definitely right there you can really see that it does look like the actor. You have the Imperial emblems on both shoulders, so as I said, it's very much like a TIE Fighter pilot outfit. And also this piece on his back, that is removable as well, and you do need to remove that to change him over into his other outfit. We will do that in a second. But in terms of articulation, let's just do that now very quickly before we change the outfit. So the head is on a ball. He has hinges on his shoulders and his elbows, swivel wrists. He has a swivel at the waist. Unfortunately, he only has the swivel at the hips, which is a big shame because obviously this is a Jedi style character and you'd really want to be able to get him into all those awesome poses, and unfortunately you can't. And he has the hinges at the ankle there, and of course you have the knee joints as well. So that's the articulation. So it's an older style figure, but it's still pretty cool. But of course, the fact that you get all of the extra accessories and you're able to change the outfit, to completely change the figure, basically, you know, that's kind of the selling point of the figure. So as I mentioned, you can change the figure, and obviously to do that, you just take the back piece off. That's got a little peg on it, and then you basically just slide the belt down off of the figure, which can be a bit of a... There we go. And then you have this other one here, which we're going to put on right now. And there you go, there he is, transformed into his other outfit. You can see that he's got a different style belt with that sort of piece of material coming down the front there, and also that's on the back as well. So that's almost like a Karma, I guess. Both lightsaber hilts do fix onto the belt, so you've got one on the front there and one on the back on the higher piece of the belt, which is pretty cool. He also has the gauntlets that you can clip on over his wrists and hand, so they're sort of like, you know, wrist guards or whatever. And then he has this armor piece. So you just need to pop the head off and slot the armor over the top and then put the head back on, and then he's got that cool looking piece of armor. So basically the figure is transformed into, I guess, more of a Jedi looking figure. As people that watch my channel often will know, that I'm not a huge fan of figures from video games. I don't not like them. I do like them, and I do think they have a place in the line, but I just think, you know, if you were to offer me a figure from any of the films over something from a video game, it'll always be one of the films or one of the live action shows over something that comes from a video game, and also anything that comes from a comic or any of that expanded universe. And that's just my opinion, really. I just tend to prefer the films and the TV shows and what have you. But as I say, I'm not taking anything away from the figure. It is a decent figure. It could have really been updated, really. We could have done with an update of this figure, because he does have the swivel hips. And as I say, for a Jedi-like character, it is a bit of a shame. But I'm just going to dump the accessories here that you get, just to show you what else you get with the figure. So you get the 2 lit lightsabers there. You get the 2 unlit lightsabers. You get the 2 different belts with the armor piece. And you get those removable gauntlets as well. So you get a lot for your money with this figure. Alright then guys, that's it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and hopefully very soon we'll have some more figures to review on the channel with the next wave, and there's some decent ones in that wave with Vader and Han Solo and the Tusken Warrior. Cannot wait to review those figures. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to my Patreon supporters and channel members for supporting me in that extra way. I really do appreciate it. It really does help me make more and better videos. So thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you on the next one.